get it. What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Sean from Collector's Closet, coming at you with another review. And today, we're going to step outside the norm, take a look at something that's a little bit different, something from Neca. This is Iron Maiden. Now, if you know anything about me, I only pledge allegiance to dopeness, and when I saw this at Target, I had to pick it up. Anyway, Neca Knights, Stand Up, Hasbro Henchmen, McFarlane Mercenaries. Let's fall back. Here we go. Iron Maiden, open window view, showcasing the figure and the accessories. On the back, there's a nice little bio, little write-up, nothing too serious. Got images of the figure, some artwork here. On the side, Iron Maiden, Aces High. I believe this is like a single. Legendary mascot has always adorned their album and single covers. This version of Eddie is based on the artwork from the Aces High single released on October 22nd, 1984. Got Neca at the bottom. Like I said, something outside the norm other than Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe, McFarlane, etc., etc. We're going to take a look at some Neca products. Get this thing open. If you're new to the channel, we do all unboxes live, raw, uncut, no editing allowed. Get the Sergeant Slaughter Army Green knife. Take the flick of the wrist. We're going to crack this thing open. Now, like I said, man, something a little different. I saw this at Target. Part of this Dry Spell Chronicles. Saw it a couple times. Passed up on it. And was having a dry spell and saw it again and decided to go ahead and pick it up because I actually think the figure is pretty dope. I don't know much about it. Eddie and the 1984 album, single cover, etc., etc. So, yeah, we here. So I'm gonna get this thing opened up. Let me pull this. Okay, so we back at it. Had a little bit of complications. My dog was upset, barking. Had to go see what was going on. But I was able to get it out the packaging. Let's get that there. Poison. Foul it. And this comes with one accessory. Now this thing was $32.99. So I really wouldn't consider this a Dry Spell Chronicle. This is for those who are just into dope plastic. Saw it, thought it was a dope figure, and you contemplating buying it. That's what I'm here for. I do it so you don't have to. I spend my money, give you the, and then I give you my honest opinion about it. So, yeah. So there we go. Let's file the packaging. Bong. Bong, grab the knife. And here we go. Out the packaging, man. Looks pretty dope. Like I thought it would. Look like a dope piece to be on the shelf. Let's start with the accessories. Matter of fact, let's do this. You guys know. Got to get the turnstile out. Front and center. And take a look at the accessory, which is just a pistol. Which is done very well. Nice silver paint. Black handle. Nice details done to it. Something that Neca is very good at is detail. Sculpt. Now let's do a roundabout on the figure. Make sure we got them all in. And this here is plastic, and we got some soft goods for the clothing. It's nice and tethered. Nice details to the gloves. The little flight helmet. I don't know what you would call that. The boots are done very well. The vest, the hood. It's done very good. Nice and tethered details going on. Man, it kind of stands kind of weird out of the packaging, but Looks really good. Bring him in closer. Let's look at that face. Weathering in detail. Get the teeth. The eyes, nice blue for the eyes. The aviators here are done in like a nice, like, shimmery blue. I'm not sure how good the camera is picking that up. The face is done good. And it's like, look at the detail, y'all. Buckle painted. They didn't skip out on paint, lighter detail, wash, etc. The gloves done very well on both. Even get some zipper paint, or some paint for the zipper, I should say, on the gloves. The boots are done very well, nice and weathered. Zipper detail, nice and old and beat up type boots. Get some brown for the buckle. Paint, silver for the buckle. Brown tan for the straps. Nice weather detail here on the boots. Some information there. 2021 Iron Maiden Neca. Yeah, this thing looks pretty dope. So we're going to jump right into articulation. The head. I think this is hindering as far as, yeah, that does hinder it. This here. It's nice and pliable, but it does hinder the head going up. Looking down, not much. Do get side to side. Nice tilt for expression. There's nothing at the base of the neck, so the arms with the cloth, they do go up to a standard T. You do get bicep swivel in there. You are, I don't know if it's double or single jointed, but you can get it about that far up, which ain't too bad. You can see the joint in there. Let's see. Looks to be double jointed, actually. Of course, you get forward only about that far, and back because the clothes get hindered from the soft goods. This piece here is just a floating piece, but the hand rotates and hinge horizontal, and that just came right off, peg and all. So check out how this is. So this just fits like so, like so. Even have an L for left. See that? Just plug that back in. Feels like it's in, but still feels kind of loose. But you get rotation and a hinge out of that. As far as the torso, this here is a softer plastic. So I'm not sure if you get a cut in there. And you probably can remove this. I mean, I don't know, if you would want to or not, but he can only crunch about that far. Leaning back, only about that far. He has rotation. Let's see. The pants go all the way up, so I can't really tell if, yeah, there's some type of ball joint. I'm not sure if it's at the ab cut or if that's just at the waist. There's a trigger finger for his right hand. Legs go up about that far. They kick back, not at all really. Get thigh rotation up in the hip. And yeah, you get a single jointed knee. So the knee only bends up about that far. Foot hinges down only about that far. Hinges up. You do get rocker. So it's pretty standard articulation. Nothing too fancy. It looks like this leg here is bold. But yeah, you don't get anything too fancy with this figure. I mean, they have single knees. I'm pretty sure the elbows are single jointed as well. And the weapon fits in his hand like so. Finger on the trigger. Get that elbow bent on this side. There we go. And I'll tell you now, the peg for the hand comes out way too easy. Once you get to moving that around, it comes out a little bit too easy. But if you're into this figure, if you want to customize, maybe this might be something for you. If you're into Iron Maiden, this might be something for you. Me personally, I just think it's a dope looking figure. Spawn on a Throne will rate this guy. I mean, the articulation is okay. The detail is A1. Sculpt is pretty good. Legs do hinge out about that far as well. But yeah. Spawn on the Throne would say, man, if you into it, Iron Maiden or just the figure in general, for $32.99, man, honestly, I would say it's a pass. I think it's a pass. It looks really good. Unless you're really into it, man, I think you should pass on this one, man. Unless they go on sale, which we know Neca products at Target hardly ever go on sale. So $32.99 or $36.99, I can't really remember. Man, might be a pass. But let's get some comparisons out here. Let's get Major Blood. G.I. Joe Classified Series Major Blood. That's how those guys look standing next to each other. 6-inch line. I believe this is a 7-inch figure. Hell, looks maybe even 8. We'll see. Let's get Lobo out here next to him. See how they scale. And Lobo's a bigger figure of the McFarlane line, so it's a pretty big dude. Let's get him out here next to my girl Riri. I mean, he just towers over them. This dude Null, recently reviewed. Null towers over that guy. Let's see. Let me check him out next to this Iron Man. Marvel Legends Iron Man. Towers over him as well. Let me get out Frost King by McFarlane. He's a lot bigger than Iron Maiden. Let's see. Let me do one more. Here's that Batman Target exclusive from the Page Punchers. He's a lot bigger than that guy as well. So I think this guy might be like 8 inches, man. That's what it looks like. Look like it's gonna be. But anyway, there's your look at the NECA Iron Maiden. Like I said, man, if you're into Iron Maiden or you kind of see this fitting in with something that you have that you've been collecting, and you want to put it on a shelf next to some things, you think it'll look pretty dope. Or if you want to just customize it or whatever, this may be pretty dope for you, but for the average collector that's into Marvel Legends, Star Wars, etc., this here may be an easy pass. But like I said, man, Dry Spell Chronicles, I spend my money so you don't have to. And I give you my raw, honest opinion for shit that's sitting on the shelf right now that you may be interested in. I'm the one that'll give you the raw review on it. But there it is. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share. Let me know what you think about this one. And you guys know my saying. It's your boy Sean, and I'm out. 1.